Hello students, I welcome you all to this video lecture on the topic depreciation. It refers to a decrease in the value of an asset due to wear and tear, efflux of time or obsolescence. From the assessment year 1989-90 and onwards, depreciation is allowed on the written down value of block of assets. This is important here, block of assets. This topic depreciation we are discussing with regards to income tax. Okay, keep that in mind. Block of assets means a group of assets falling within a class of assets comprising. They are classified into two types. See here, tangible assets being building, machinery, plant or furniture. Intangible assets being know-how, patents, copyrights, trademarks, licenses, franchises, etc. in respect of which the same percentage of depreciation is allowed. So please remember, if you want to create a block of assets, not only should they be tangible, but also they should have the same percentage of depreciation. For example, let us say there is a machinery which is depreciated at 15%, and also there is a machinery which is depreciated at 10%. I am just giving you an hypothetical example here. You cannot club them together. Why? Because while one type of machinery is having depreciation rate of 15%, the other has a completely different rate of depreciation. So while you are comprising a block of asset, most importance should be given to the same percentage of depreciation. Okay. Next, few important points for you to remember. If in the previous year asset is acquired and put to use, see, I have highlighted the words put to use. Why is it so? Because it does not matter when you buy them. What matters is, have you used them? When, from which date have you started using them? So in a few illustrations, they will give you not only the date of buying or acquiring a particular asset, but they will give you also the date of the assets being put to use. So please remember, this date of putting to use is what is important for us to find out the depreciation. So acquired and put to use for the purpose of business or profession for less than 180 days in a year, in the previous year. If the asset is not put to use for more than 180 days, in that case depreciation thereon shall be allowed at 50% only of the depreciation allowable. I have given you a small example here. Let us say the SSE has bought an asset worth 50,000 rupees. The actual depreciation allowable, rate of depreciation allowable is 15%, but it has been put to use for less than 180 days in the previous year. So what we have to do is take that 50,000 value of the asset, compute 15% depreciation rate, but we should not stop here. We should also go for 50% of whatever the product we get here, right? So 50,000 into 15% is 7,500. Then we have to go for 50% of 7,500, that is 3,750. Why do we do this? Because the assets are used for less than 180 days. Once again, let me remind you, the date of putting the assets to use carries weightage. Okay. Next, though we will discuss about the rates in detail while solving the illustration, it will be helpful if you make yourself acquainted with the rates of depreciation given in study material textbooks, or you can also go on to some websites such as cleartax.in and taxguru.in offer good insights into depreciation concept along with detailed explanation on rates of depreciation allowed on various blocks of assets. You need not worry about the depreciation rates. I will be mentioning them amply in the resource material and also in the video lecture, and also in the textbook that you are referring to. There is the rate of depreciation is available there. But if you still want to explore further, you can go to these websites which will give you full list of assets and also its depreciation rates. This is an important topic additional depreciation on new plant or machinery. In case of new plant or machinery acquired and installed after 31st March 2005 by an SSE engaged in manufacturing or production of any article, additional depreciation at 20%, 10% if it is put to use for less than 180 days of actual cost of such plant or machinery will be allowed. So here you have to remember 2-3 points, that is additional depreciation is available only on new plant or machinery. If someone has bought a book, or let us say someone has bought a building, or someone has bought a land, in that case you cannot go for. In case of land there will be no depreciation, usually the value appreciates, but on book or building you cannot claim additional depreciation. Additional depreciation will be able, you will be able to claim only on new plant and new plant or machinery. Then in case of the SSE should be using those new plant and machinery in manufacturing or production. So what does this mean? Let us say there is a doctor, is from a medical profession. Will he be using a plant and machinery to manufacture something? Obviously no, or he will not be using it for producing something. So please understand this, only those SSEs who are using the plant and machinery for manufacturing or production of any article, they will be eligible to claim additional depreciation. And if the assets are the newly purchased plant and machinery is put to use for less than 180 days, then only 10%. If it is used for more than 180 days, 20% can be claimed. In backward districts of Bihar, Telangana or West Bengal, additional depreciation will be allowed at 35%, 17.5% if it is used for less than 180 days in the previous year. Additional depreciation cannot be claimed on a few of the following. See here, any plant or machinery which before its installation was used within India or outside India. That is, if you have bought a second hand plant or machinery, you will not be able to claim any additional depreciation because it will not be new. Remember that the plant and machinery bought should be new. Any machinery or plant installed in office premises or any residential accommodation including a guest house. So this makes it very clear, the plant and machinery should be used or installed in factory, not in office premises. Obviously personal purpose you cannot claim any additional depreciation. Any office appliances or road transport vehicles, there will be illustrations where the SSE will purchase a new car. That's a road transport vehicle. You cannot claim any additional depreciation on that. Please remember that. Any machinery or plant, the whole of the actual cost of which is allowed as deduction as depreciation or otherwise. If you have got a subsidy or something like that, you cannot claim. Let us say you have bought a machinery worth 10 lakh, you have got full subsidy of 10 lakh, then you will not be able to claim any depreciation there. This is the same point. Computer installed in office. If the computers are installed in office, once again you will not be able to claim any additional depreciation. If the computer is installed in the factory and it has been proved that it is used for manufacturing or production purpose, only then additional depreciation can be claimed. So how will you compute depreciation? This format, if you remember, if you go through this format, once you have understood this format in detail, you need not know anything else. You can solve any type of problem with regards to depreciation. So first we will take written down value of block of assets as on 1st April, that is at the beginning of the previous year. Then we will add, if there are any new assets of the same block purchased during the year, we will add that, we will get an amount. From that, if any of the assets from this block of asset is sold during the year or transferred during the year, that will be deducted. At that point of time we will get written down value as at the end of the previous year. End of the previous year, you all know it is 31st March. Usually it is 31st March. This is before depreciation. We also call this as written down value before depreciation. From this you have to go for deducting depreciation. Once you deduct the depreciation amount, you will get written down value after depreciation of the asset. And if you are asked to find out only the value of depreciation, then this is the amount. whatever amount you get here, that you need to write in the last column. Okay.